I finally got round to watching Young Guy Christian. I think this is the second last Shelley Long thing that I have to watch, apart from cameo appearances in random sitcoms. And honestly, I didn't hate it, but I didn't love it, and I'm kind of slightly secretly pleased it wasn't picked up for a full season, because being addicted to Shelley Long, I would have to watch it. This was released, or I guess produced in 1979. It's directed by Stuart Margolin and is written by Jerry Belson and Michael Leeson. And we have a cast including Barry Bostwick, Shelley Long. We have Charles Tyner playing Dr. Gass. And this is, I guess a 30-minute film, if you like, because it was a pilot for what would become a sitcom, and it is a parody of spy films, and I do like parodies. I do really like parodies, and I'm also not a huge fan of spy films, so something that parodies them, that's difficult to say, parodies them, could really appeal to me as a concept. And it's not bad. As a one-time watch, I didn't mind it. The characters are interesting. But as I said, I'm kind of glad it wasn't picked up for a full season. This particular story focuses on Dr. Gass, who has kidnapped various Miss Planet contestants. And Guy Christian has to try and find them and save them. And as I said, it is a parody of films of that nature, which I think did work. The parody aspect did work. Barry Bostwick as Guy Christian. Yeah, I thought the character was well written. The performance was very good. Shelley Long plays, a woman who could potentially be quite an interesting character. She can hold her own. There are some comments earlier on in the episode or the film about how it's too dangerous for her, but she's not willing to let that stop her. And I think they could do some great things with her character, and Shelley Long was absolutely fantastic. So the characters are interesting. We also have Richard Karron as Junkman, and yeah, I would have been curious to see the character development over the course of however many episodes. The characters are definitely quite well written and could potentially be quite fascinating to follow. But in terms of the story itself, it was fine. I don't think it was very funny. As I said, I'm not a huge fan of spy films, but I like the fact that it's poking fun at spy films. So that really did actually appeal to me. But I'm also aware that if I were a bigger fan of spy films, it might hit a little differently, and I might have had a different response. So as a one-time, probably less than 30-minute watch, it was okay. I didn't mind it. But if it were a full series, I'd watch it. But if it were not for Shelley Long, I probably wouldn't watch it. But nevertheless, I'd say Young Guy Christian is worth checking out. It is floating around on the internet. And if you're a Shelley Long fan at least, or a Barry Bostwick fan, I think there will definitely be elements, mainly the characters and performances, that will appeal to you. As a story, it's okay. But I'm secretly pleased, that we just have the pilot. It's okay. Didn't love it. But if there's anything about it that draws you to it, give it a watch. It's not a bad way to spend 25-ish, 30 minutes.